Ubiest of the tubiest. That's you, and I'm 50 plus. I'm going to fill you guys in a little bit on the mentor phase of our next journey and is going to, what the plan is for us for the next several months. And uh, I wish that I was able to mentor every single last one of you. I truly do. Of course, I can only do one a month. That means out of the beautiful 1,200 and plus subscribers and over 40 new recruits from you guys jumping aboard, uh, I can only do 12 in a year. So, uh, of course, that's not possible. But um, to be fair, this is what is going to happen. Right now, I'm in Salt Lake, and I'm running the Costco dedicated route right now, and I'm doing that for a purpose. You guys know I'm OTR, but I've asked to have this route because of the new way I'm going to do my videos, and to bring you all the content that was going to help you um, make the decisions to come out here. So the first video of the new format is going to be live with Autumn and Brandon, the recruiters. I've asked Brandon, and Autumn recommended him to kind of help her with the workload. Um, it's a lot for her to handle. You guys are really uh, are coming aboard, and um, we want to try to make sure that she can continue to give that Autumn-esque service to you. And the only way to do this, she's got to have some help. So Brandon is really cool, and we're gonna do a live with them Wednesday. Today is Monday, so in 2 days uh, about 7 p.m. Salt Lake time, 8 p.m. Central, and I guess it would then be 9 Eastern. But set your notification bell. That way you'll know when we're coming on. Have your questions ready for the recruiters, and you can ask them questions directly and get your answer right then. Okay. Um, I go from Houston to Denver and back, and Houston to Denver and back. So I'm gonna do the same thing in Denver, and I'm gonna spotlight those terminals so you can kind of have an idea of what the terminals are like and what each terminal offers. Um, Salt Lake is heavy in reefer, so we're going to have. I'm gonna have to be here for a while because I mean, of course, I'm driving, and when I get a student, my student deserves to get their miles in every day, despite me trying to give you guys information that shouldn't deter, I shouldn't take away from the experience of my student. So it's going to take a little bit. It's probably going to take the full 4 or so weeks that my student will be here on the truck. But we're going to do Salt Lake has dry van and reefer divisions, and I'll get with each one of those directors, and we'll be able to do a live, and we'll talk to them, and you guys can ask them questions about how the dry van, if it fits. Okay, and then we'll do another one with reefer. We're going to do one with the driver development, and that's the person that you get on the truck with. And I got a real problem. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Okay, it's very frustrating, so I'm trying to save that for last. But you're going to start seeing some videos. They're going to be live so that you guys can ask your questions direct to the source. And we're going to do that at each terminal. So more likely than not, and I'll know pretty quick. Yeah, I'm gonna go see my beautiful bride for Mother's Day, so I'm going back home this weekend, and I don't know if I'm gonna drive the truck or if I'm gonna fly. If I drive the truck, I may pick someone up in Houston or Lancaster or Dallas, somewhere in there. But again, I don't know that. But the way it's gonna work is once I'm done with spotlighting these two terminals, I'm gonna ask to be moved to a different terminal where I can run back and forth between two terminals and pick up another student at that terminal. One of the terminals will be a terminal with a school. Uh, some of the terminals or cities, like California, the school is not on Swift property; it's a third-party school, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But I want to go to terminals with a school so that I can spotlight the school. I mean, that's what you guys want to know what it's like, and talk to some instructors and the person that's leading that school, get some good information. And again, these will be live, so you guys can ask your questions. The thing is, I just want to get as much uh, real and truth out there to you so that you can make a good decision. Okay, so the process is going to be when I go to that terminal, it'll more likely than not be someone from that school because they would be local. You understand? And I'll be running back and forth, and then my student, when we do a 34, can go to their house and enjoy a 34 at home. You see? So it's a method to it, some method to the madness, and I want your time on a truck to be uh, informative and comfortable and have a good time, but it's got to make sense, um, and you be able to get your time in. So let me switch gears. I'm starting to get really frustrated. Look, listen, um, I will say that my journey isn't your journey. You got your own. We all choose uh, our paths, and during those paths, life happens. You know, shit happens, and it can turn your plans into crap. And I get that. Swift may not be for everybody, and I don't I don't intend to just show the positives and uh, ignore any negatives. I just haven't myself personally witnessed any. I'm a man of business. So when somebody comes to me with a problem, I know this may sound weird, or, I hope it doesn't. But when somebody comes to me with a problem, I consider the source, and I listen to what they say, and it's got to make rational sense. When somebody tells me that they only getting, you know, loads that are 100 miles and, you know, then they sit for a couple of days and they get a load for 400 miles and sit for a day and then get a load for, you know, that shit doesn't make sense. You know, and I'm not saying that they're lying, but maybe there's a reason why that's happening. That's not a fault necessarily with Swift. And then I wonder, well, if you go someplace else, are you going to have the same lack of success? And who is it? Is it the person in the mirror, or do we truly have an issue at Swift? When I say we, I'm not a company guy. I'm a UBS guy. Okay, I don't have to be here. I can do what the hell I want. You know, I got the money to do whatever the hell I want. But I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying helping you guys. Okay, but I don't give a shit. Whatever I do, I don't even ask permission. I just do it. If Swift comes and say, "Look, you crossed the line. We're letting you go," I'm like, "Fuck, I don't give a shit. Let me get my junk out of that truck. You can have it. Bye." Come on, man. Man, I had no control over my life. But if I can help you guys, shit, and I'm enjoying the shit out of it, so I'm getting something out of it too. If processes ain't right, then I'm gonna go through this journey. Eventually, I'm gonna be at Phoenix, and eventually you see me doing a video with the CEO and the safety manager and everybody, the big wigs, and I'm gonna bring some shit up. You're gonna bring it up too, because it's gonna be live right there. But I don't like uh, to hear people having poor experiences, and I don't give a shit what company you work for. It sickens me that you would dedicate the amount of time away from your family and away from your friends, you know, and then get treated like shit. Fuck. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. I'm trying my best to, you know, curtail as many of the f bombs. I'm really trying, but this has really got me frustrated when I hear stories of you guys putting so much of your time. This is not. You don't get to punch a clock. Your ass is at work when you're in the bunk sleep because you ain't at home. And you know that should come with a whole hell of a lot level of respect. You know, people should goddamn have a respect for your time. So no, I have a serious issue when I hear people having poor experiences, and uh, I'm a nothing. I'm way down there. I don't think just because you know a few things have gone my way that Swift is gonna wipe the slate and then do whatever I say. What no, that ain't happening. But when I get you guys sending me, hey 50, uh, my brother-in-law is going through a mentor that's not teaching him. He's with Swift. I'm a driver with the company, and he's going through. He's going to become my team partner, but he's been on the mentor's truck for 16 hours, and he's only have 50 to 60 hours. I mean, 16 days. I'm sorry. I'm so frustrated. I can't even hardly read this right. I'm sorry. Uh, he's been on the mentor's truck for 16 days, only has 50 to 60 hours. The mentor is not teaching him what he needs to know. And it's this type of mentoring that hurts the company because he's not teaching the student to back or how to work the Qualcomm. Okay, look, it's more than that, but that's a piece of shit. And I want to know who he is, and I goddamn guarantee some shit gonna happen. That's messed up, man. That's messed up. I mean, I know it's shitty mentors, and it's just not just Swift. Okay, let's get that part understood. It's not just Swift, but for somebody to say, I want you to teach me how to stay safe and stay alive and not kill myself or anybody else in this truck. And the mentor say, I'm just gonna goddamn put you on my truck and act the goddamn ass. I'm not gonna teach you shit. Just collect a little extra money. You're a piece of shit. That's who you are. I'm gonna find you, and somebody's gonna listen. I don't give a damn if they fire your ass. You deserve to be fired. You're a fraud. You're a piece of shit. You're a fraud. It is so frustrating. We're not out here as a mentor to teach you how to, tie your shoes. You're driving 80,000 pounds down the road, and the guy don't even know how to use a Qualcomm. This is not. an isolated thing. It's not. Every day, every day, every day, I get it. I'm even getting it from the UBS. I talked to a young lady today, and uh, similar issue. She ended up getting off her mentor's truck, and I just don't understand why. Well, I do understand. They don't give a shit, and they just want the extra money. They don't understand this is not a job. This is somebody's career, and they are trusting you to help them on that path. And as a mentor, you don't take it serious. You know, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to drive these trucks. You graduate high school, you got a GED, you spend some time in the pen, you have a shitty history, you come from nothing. Does that mean that you got to be a bad person? Hell no. Hell no. And you can still come into this industry and make a damn good living. So this industry has so much to give. And as a mentor, you're going to stifle somebody else from coming up? You a piece of shit. And I'm going to find you because you're going to get a UBS to own your truck. And they're going to send me your information. And I'm going to the man. And I don't give a damn if he tell you to take that goddamn truck to the first terminal and get the hell out of it. And you deserve to get the hell out of it because you're nothing. You're not worth whatever you're getting paid. You owe UBS. I'm probably not going to be good for you. I probably need to turn this off. I'm very frustrated with. I knew that this is a problem, and it's the reason why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. But it'll take me. I got to figure a different way. It would take me, at least 2 years to prove that my program works. And I hate to see that you guys have to go through that. Don't think. I don't want any of y'all to think that every mentor is that way, but it's a lot of them. And unfortunately, they don't have to have Swift on the side of their truck. This is a mentor culture in this industry. They don't give a shit about you. These mentors, and all of them, they only care about. I actually heard. I had a short conversation with a CR England mentor, and it was telling me that his truck never stops. It says two. I thought I had three. So kind of, I was just kind of, picking his brain a little bit, just kind of see if he was going to let me look in there and see if it's got three bunks. But he says it's got two bunks, and I said, well, how y'all sleep with three people in it? And he said the truck never stopped. I said, wow, that's wow. I mean, you eventually you don't get good sleep or something. That's what I'm thinking. And I said something like, to the effect of, wow, that's amazing. The truck never stops. And he says, yeah, but it's good on your wallet. And I get it, man. I get it. You do your thing. You do your thing. And I'm not beating CR England up. Okay, I'm not. The only problem that I have with CR England is that you test out an automatic truck. Other than that, if you want to go over there and work for what they're paying you, then cool. Other than that, I just don't have a problem with CR England. They're right next door. I'm looking right at their building right now, Salt Lake. Got a beautiful building, and they got, I'm pretty sure there was some, it's a fabulous bunch of people there. You know, they have their method of doing business. Swift have its method of doing business, and all the other trucking companies have the same thing, but they got the same issue. It's a mentor problem. I want to mentor the UBist, and I want the UBist to get their time in, and then I want them to bring on the UBist because I know that you're getting somebody who give a shit about you. How long would that take? You know, I got to figure another way, and I will. I ain't gonna let you down, but I got to get off here because I'm not real happy. I think I might be burning my goddamn French fries anyway. Here we go. Try to end it on something funny. Here we go. Boop.